Hey, we're headed back to that location.
You're on email.
Oh. Ah, dog it. I hate that. Disregard.
Wait.
That's why I hate scanning. They're gonna type me a message. All the dispatchers are like, hey.
That is pretty funny.
You're getting old. I guess you guys heard me on email.
I'm guessing you called out on the wrong channel. We all make mistakes.
Hey, come over to Cruisercade real quick. We're gonna hit this warrant.
Where are we going to meet?
Jake and Dave have a warrant for a burglary suspect.
We've been working undercover for several weeks, trying to get a burglary suspect to sell us some stolen items on OfferUp, but the sale kept falling through.
All right, guys. That burglary where we're trying to do the deal and buy the stolen stuff from the OfferUp, yeah. Stuff that was stolen in that burglary was like a couple TVs and a guitar, was actually pawned at the pawn shop on Kennedy.
The suspect made a big mistake because all the pawn shops are required to get a name and address for everyone they deal with.
The guy that pawned it, they issued a warrant for him for the burglary and grand theft, so we're gonna go over there and try to pick him up on that warrant.
He has a carrying a concealed firearm charge, is also in there as being a registered known gang member. So we can't say definitively, but he does match the description and the look of somebody in surveillance video.
Gotcha.
So we'll ride by there, try to grab this guy real quick.
We're responding to the suspect's house. We want to catch him off guard. We want to be ready just in case he does anything stupid.
All right, team. It's going strong, it's going high.
I'm not sure which one it's gonna be.
This place is like a maze.
Probably all the way down, huh?
As we pull up to the apartment complex, we're trying to find his building, but it's pretty difficult because of the way the apartments are set up.
None of these make sense. I have no idea.
Or they might have the address wrong. Does anybody else know this place better? I'm gonna just go in the first building.
We're looking around in the apartment complex, and the young lady asked who we're looking for. I don't take her up on it because I don't want word to get out that we are looking for this guy.
You guys find it?
New.
It's the most complicated little place I've ever been in.
We're at 11.
How the heck?
It's gonna be south, the next apartment complex south.
Oh, jeez.
As we're heading to the right building, this lady tells me that her son really likes the police, which is something we don't hear very often.
How old are you, buddy? 5?
I was practicing
What's he play?
football now.
You gonna run the ball? You fast? Hey, I want to give you this real quick for being good and for playing football. All right?
I gave him one of the junior police badges because he really likes the police, and I wanted him to feel
You
important.
put that on your shirt when you get home. All right, buddy, I'm counting on you, okay?
Thank you.
All right.
I always try to spend time with the kids because I want them to see us as good examples.
10 p.m.
Is there any lights on?
We find the right apartment, and I go around and peek into the window to see if I can see the subject.
Someone's on the couch. Knock on the door. Knock on it again. All right, we got a male coming to the door.
Hey, we're gonna kick the door in if you don't open it. It's the police. Open the door. I see you right there. You got 3 seconds to open it. We're gonna kick it. 1. We're gonna kick it.
You were online selling a bunch of stolen stuff, and then you went to the pawnbroker and you sold some stuff that were stolen that you took in a burglary, which you came back on your DNA.
You had a burger?
You live here alone.
No, sir.
Who lives here with you?
My sister. I go with my sister right now.
I sent you guys that.
But this is who we were looking for.
As we're arresting the suspect, the lady and the son that we were talking to earlier that we gave the badge to come walking up to us.
That's your sister?
It is hard to arrest people in front of family members.
Let me talk to you real quick. Come here.
I take the suspect's sister and her children into the apartment because I want to explain to them what's going on in private, and I don't want the little boy to see his uncle getting arrested.
Either did a burglary or he pawned the stuff from the burglary, and the detectives want to talk to him. I'm just the officer that's in charge of coming and getting them when they get probable cause to arrest them.
Okay.
All right?
I'm not mad at you.
I don't think there was any hard feelings. She knew even though we had to arrest her brother, really we're just there to do our job.
He wants to be on the force.
What's up, little man? Looking good in that.
Remember what you said. You're gonna be good for your mom and play hard. You promised, right? We'll see you later.
I know for a fact I didn't do a burglary.
You can start thinking of whoever you bought those things from. It's gonna help you in the long run.
I was just thinking of it as like getting more money. I never knew it was stolen or anything.
Usually, if somebody sells something for way less than what it's worth, what can you assume? It's stolen, right?
The suspect is being booked on 2 felonies. He could be facing some serious time for that. Hopefully this will serve as a wake-up call so he can be a better role model for that little boy.
The little kid was really nice. I worry about him. Because if you're raised in this environment and no one breaks the cycle, they see their mother and fathers, they see their older brothers and sisters, and they're out stealing, and that's the only thing they know. It doesn't seem wrong. And I've seen it for 21 years.
Be safe, be strong. Let's do this.
Get that stretcher in here.
You're gonna bleed to death.
Grab the nozzle, grab the nozzle.
You know, they're not dead. I can work with that.